So what is your perspective when it comes to booking versus like culture versus like KPI?
In March, where we booked Moji, I think that was when like techno was starting to be a bit more mainstream.
Yep.
Then of course in December we took a gamble with Dimension because we wanted to gamble with the fact that the mainstream festival DJs are all incorporating D&B remixes.
Yeah.
And I think Dimension being one of the more mainstream D&B DJs that went into the mainstream festivals. So these are more of like the branding moves. Of course, we do like a little bit more of the other version. What was the other version? The revenue driver, is it?
KPI bookings.
KPI bookings just for like
surviving.
Yeah, just to continue to push the brand, push the culture.
In terms of culture-wise, I feel like that is not just based down to the international booking. Yes, we had to book it international to drive our sound, but yeah, you need your resident DJs, the local guys you book to drive that culture. Yeah, that's the most important. Like, if you want to book that next act, you got to keep consistent and keep going.
Right. So for your perspective, is okay. I want to like have this new sound. You book this guy. Then for you, it's like leading up to that guy. You have your residents to build to that guy.
And obviously, book according to your venue's identity, lah.
Yes.
So, and there's like, if your locals can't even like drive consistent revenue over the week, then what's the point of booking the international act? Or you say your local DJs are just going to be playing something else, and then just book this guy. Like, what's the point? Like, there's no point at all.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I agree with that actually, because when you try new things, sure you can book the artist straight away, but I'll always test it out as well from a local night. I'll book a certain sound that I think is gonna work, and if it works with the normal local DJs, okay, we have potentials here. Then we book the big one, then it sort of works. But if you book them straight away, it's a risk, because you don't know whether it's gonna happen or not. But yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, great, man. That's how you test the water, right? Because international act is not cheap, man.
Correct.
Oftentimes, like easily 10 times more than a local. Yeah. So, how do DJs actually set their DJ fees? Do they have like a particular
international?
Yeah, internationals, I guess. I mean, local is quite standard, right?
What was the local rate?
For the longest time in this podcast, according to 93 episodes, it is $100 per hour. Are you guys offering more than that or less than that?
I think it's pretty similar to that. Yeah.
Yep.
For what I do at Potato Head, at least 1939. Yeah.
Before we talk about international, right? Why is it right that local DJ rates are still $100 per hour for 30 years? Is it because local DJs did not provide increasing value that contributes to the KPI? And that's why their rates are the same.
I don't know. That comes to the point where, like, especially after COVID, there are not many clubs now that have full-time resident DJs as it was before. Last time you work as a full-time resident DJ, you get a money salary, or if you're part-time, you get X amount per gig. Doesn't matter how many hours you play. So to go back to the hourly thing, because a lot of DJs want to like just be free and play wherever you want now, and not everyone's just doing straight club. It could be like Sushi Samba, High House, or whatever. Play Sunset Says. LENERD even like doing, the rooftop. What's that? Sky Bar.
Sky Bar.
So your rates have to match the venue.
Your rates have to match the venue.
Same thing. Tanjung Beach Club. Why it doesn't increase beats me. I feel we should be getting more, but then there's also the part where I think a lot of club owners know they can just easily put Spotify on and no one will tell them.
Yes.
Unless, you definitely need a DJ to play for the big parties, but on your weaker nights, you could just put Spotify on and especially if your place was not meant to have a DJ and the big stage.
Okay, guys, I don't mean to step on any toes.
Go for it, man.
Hey, whack only, bro.
Disclaimer, I don't mean to step on any toes, but since I have been put in this position, I increased it to 150 because
hell yeah.
back in the day,
behind the $3 rocks.
I used to Amen.